I don't use sex toys, so I want my man. I love it flesh to flesh. Individually, people will want to try it based on, let me see what's there.
Before you marry somebody, you need to test. You get, because most of the girls now, they are impotent.
Hi, beautiful people. It's your girl, Ibukwolu, on the streets of Lagos again with the PLS TV. So, and today we have a beautiful question, an interesting question for you, which is, what is your opinion about sex before marriage? You know how it is now. You know, people will have different opinion. Some will say yes, it is good, while some will say no, it is not good. So if you don't want to miss out, subscribe to our YouTube channel, the PLS TV, and on Instagram, the PLS TV also, and on TikTok, the PLS TV. So what's your opinion about sex before marriage? Sex before marriage. For me, I would like to test the thing first before any other thing, because me, I'm a sex person. So I had sex. sex also is also marriage. I mean, it's test and see first though. Why would you love to have sex before marriage? Please explain better. Why I would love to have sex before marriage? Some maybe let me see how the man performs well, because I wouldn't want to cheat after getting married. I wouldn't want what will take me outside, and me, I don't use sex toys, so I want my man. I love it flesh to flesh. So when you want, I would like you to perform well first. Perform very well. Let me see your bedmatics performance.
Sex before marriage is very, very nice. You get, because before you buy something, you need to test it. Like customers are normally to buy from my shop, they normally test it before they will buy it to know the actual thing that they want to buy.
I understand. Is the other partner supposed to be a good? You know, what you're selling is a good now. So what is that?
Actually, the word you are today, before you marry somebody, you need to test. You get, because most of the girls now, they are impotent, maybe due to some things that they have engaged on. So you need to test. At least you know whether that person can perform or not. So before you go into marriage.
Sex before marriage is something I support, because when you don't test sex before getting married to a person, it should be after the marriage that the person will begin to regret that maybe the person is good in bed or is not active. So it's the sex before marriage that you get to know.
It's a very good thing, because before indulging into marriage, you have to study your partner. You have to know the person that you want to get engaged with, so that tomorrow you will not be saying, this person is not good in bed, he cannot satisfy, you cannot do this. So you have to know, you have to test what you want to buy, so that you know that, okay, it's still sweet, it's still so that if you can cope with it, you continue. If you cannot, you quit that very time, not getting into it before you test it. Then you start saying, you're dying on. So that is my take on it.
So you're saying sex before marriage is good?
Yes, very, very good.
Saying it with your full chest?
Yes, I can beat my chest that it is very, very good. And I would advise every young girl and boy to always test whatever they want to go into, so that they will not say, I don't know tomorrow.
Sex before marriage is not ideal. To me, as a Christian, being who I am, having sex before marriage, you are defiling your body. After the marriage, what are you going to offer to that man? Because he has already seen you finish.
Sex before marriage, as for me, no, is good.
Good?
Yes.
Your reason, please.
The reason is that at least you should know the partner, you know everything about her, sexually if she's okay for your own satisfaction, so that you will know if she's qualified to be your wife or before if you can get married to her. So I believe from there you will be able to study one or two things about her in sexual intercourse. So that's my opinion.
That's a big question you just asked. But in the biblical way, sex before marriage is not proper. As God said, do not fornicate, you understand? But individually, people will want to try it based on, let me see what's there. But I will stand on the principles of God. He said sex before marriage or fornication, to mess up your body is not good. So I'll just stand on the biblical way. But individually, yes, I'll stand on the biblical way. But individually, we don't know why God said that until, some people will just want to try, which is not, I don't see the reason why we should try. You understand? Yes, but when you get there, if you're of age, even as the Bible says, do not sin against your body. So if you must do it, pick a wife. That's it. And then end it there.
It depends on the way you are looking at it. In a religious way, they said bed don't differ. But in our own way, African way, you have to test before you see the results.
All right. So your own opinion, your own like, are you if you are to tell us, what are you going to
My
tell
own
us?
opinion. Yeah, like personally, I didn't test before marriage. I tested after marriage.
You said what?
I didn't test before marriage. I tested after marriage.
So you didn't have a sex before your marriage, so you just okay. Wow, that's
After the marriage, I tested. So I now
and it's tested and
trusted and tested.
so tested and
Trusted.
tested and.
Trusted.
Actually, I'm a Christian, and my religion or my faith actually kick against sex before marriage because it's a sin to God and also a sin to our body. So I don't see that it's not cool to have sex before marriage.